Well, there were 4 different scorers, but of course Palmer made the difference with 2 assists, becoming the first man in 6 years to register 2 assists in a major European final.
Palmer's teammates were queuing up to pay tribute to him, but the man himself was typically no nonsense when describing his own impact on the game.
Cole, can you talk us through your 2 assists and how they changed the game?
Yeah, I was just sick of getting the ball and going backwards and sideways, so I thought when I next get the ball, I'm just gonna go, and yeah, it worked.
You were part of a team that last season lost the League Cup final, and there was a big, bold comment from Gary Neville saying that £1 billion bottle jobs. Do you feel, how hurt were you as a player to be labelled with that, and do you feel like no one can call Chelsea £1 billion bottle jobs anymore?
I wouldn't say I was hurt. I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. But I think we've shown on Sunday that we can go to a tough place and win. And tonight, even when we was losing, I feel like we've shown good character again, and we come back. Yeah.
How is the feeling when you were not a part of a team which was in a group stage and you jump in to win the trophy?
The team had to go to Kazakhstan, and as Tosin, he didn't really enjoy it because it was 11 hours flight. But obviously to come back in the tournament now and win it is a great feeling.
Cool. And we'll do one more here, Jake.
Wait, can I ask a question? Who gives player of the tournament out for the competition?
It's a UEFA question.
It's the UEFA Technical Observer Panel.
Can someone tell him that Tosin wants it? Okay. Thank you.
So Palmer perhaps having a little fun at his teammates' expense there, but both Tosin and Noni Madueke made it clear how big a part Palmer played last night and for Chelsea in general.
He's the one, man. He's the truth. I feel like when we need him to be there, he's there. Like a lot of us, he had a quiet first half, but then the way he springs into life, super happy for him, man. Super proud of him as well.
What he did today, yeah, it was crazy, to be honest. 2 very special individual moments where he was able to hold on to the ball and provide bundles of quality to put the ball onto Enzo's head, onto Nico's foot to score 2 great goals and completely change the game. And yeah, that's what he does, man.
The bad moment or the bad run he had during this season is going to make him a better player, no doubt. We all know that he's a top player. We need to help him to be in the right position in the right moment. And then he's quality player. In the last third, he can decide games with goal or with assist. And as you said, the 2 assists, they have been both very, very nice.
It was a landmark night for Chelsea. They've now won every single UEFA club competition. Just look at all of those, becoming the first club to do so. It started with the now defunct Cup Winners' Cup in 1971 and 1998.
Yeah, they've had plenty of success in their more recent history. They're also 2 times winners of the Champions League and the Europa League, and now they can add the Conference League to that list as well. Well, plenty of celebrations for the Chelsea players. Nicholas Jackson went off injured but danced through the pain as he walked past reporters after the game. It's his first trophy in Chelsea colours, and Enzo Maresca hopes this could kickstart a new era of success at the highest level.
Be a starting point to build a winner mentality. You need to win games, you need to win competition, and for sure the trophy we won tonight is going to make us better. But also I'm very proud about the path or the journey we have done in the Premier League. That for me is the most difficult competition in the world. You have to be consistent. It's 38 games, and this player they show during this. That's why after Nottingham Forest my outburst was a little bit exaggerate. But the reason why is just because in 38 games you need to be consistent, and with young squad, I mean the youngest squad in the history of Premier League, it's something unbelievable.
It's a medal I always gonna remember. It's thanks to God because it's for him I'm here. And yeah, I'm so happy, everybody is happy, and we're gonna celebrate tonight.
Is this just the first step for what you can achieve as a group of players?
Yeah, it's the first of many, for sure, because we want to win a lot of trophies with this amazing club, and we're gonna do it for sure.
The hairdo was specially for tonight. Can you show us?
Yeah. When I put this color, I score goals. That's why I put this color. It's a European final. I think it's crazy that there was maybe a little bit of talk that we weren't going to take it seriously or that we didn't value the competition. It's a European final. Everyone knows Chelsea's resume in European finals, so we weren't going to be the ones to show up and not do it and not do our job.
Has this been a good season for a young squad?
Of course. Champions League qualification. We've won a trophy. We won the trophy that we could win. You can only win what's in front of you, so I feel like it's been a great season.
Well, Michaela Mudryk was joining in the celebrations at the after party as well, posing for a picture with a winner's medal around his neck. He's played 4 times for Chelsea in the Conference League this season before being provisionally suspended in December following a failed doping test.
So, a significant trophy for Chelsea to win. They've now won the lot as far as UEFA competitions go. But how much cause for celebration is there? I think a lot. But...
Well, you would say that. Defender Miguel Delaney has suggested anything other than success would have actually been a failure for Chelsea, considering the size of their budget. And he's also questioned whether English clubs should even participate in the Conference League.
We were speaking last week about, say, the distance between Manchester United and Tottenham and the rest of the Europa League field. Well, Chelsea to most of the Europa Conference, I mean, it's had they not won this competition, and even in the second half, to be fair, they just physically overpowered Betis because of their greater strength and depth. Look, Betis are a historically big club. They're in La Liga, one of the five big leagues, one of the 3 strongest. But La Liga's obviously had this massive historic problem of the 2 big ones recently joined by Atletico Madrid and a massive gap to the rest, particularly in the last 20 years. And that was borne out in a game like this. And I suppose you could see that with the real emotion from the Betis side and how much they put into this. But then, of course, I would question whether La Liga club should be in this competition as well. I think, actually, if your league is in the top 3 by UEFA coefficients, which is a reflection of European club performance, you probably shouldn't have a club in this competition. I'm probably going to get battered by Chelsea fans on social media for this, but it's my honest opinion.
Well, Polish police announced there were 28 arrests made before the final. A water cannon was used after trouble broke out in the main market square in Wrocław. Bottles and smoke bombs were thrown by both sets of fans before the police formed a barrier to keep them apart. According to authorities, there were no injuries.